Ilog Drum. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining. I'm excited to be doing this video because hey, levels, we are changing the gears. So I want you now to listen and to be ready to change those gears. So you found yourself in level 5, and at the time you were not sure, skip and vele, like what's going on, like you couldn't understand what was happening. But anyway, you were able to be okay, right? Because you are here and you're doing good. And then you found yourself in level 4, and then you were like, okay, things are getting better. I'm seeing a bit of light. I can see where, I'm heading to. And then levels, I get one kaluhan. Levels, you go to what? Level 3. And then what do you have to do? You have to change your gears. So my question is, how are you changing your gears? So before you even think of how you're going to change your gears, I want you to understand something. You don't owe anyone anything, and nobody owes you anything. Not the government, not your employees or your employers, not your parents, not your family, not your spouse. No one owes you anything. So if you're sitting there and wondering or worrying or stressing about, someone or the world or the government, all of that, even I'm losing my breath. If you are stressing about that, it's time for you to stop and think a little and change that mindset, because no one owes you anything. So what I want you to do is to forgive yourself. I want you to forgive yourself and forgive this entire world, because you know what? We all find ourselves in a situation that we cannot control. So you might have not experienced maybe a similar situation to anyone or to myself. Yes, there might be common situations that we've experienced, one of it being, a pandemic that is attacking the entire nation. But now there might be something that you might have went through or you might have struggled with that might not be the same as mine. But I don't want you to dwell into something that you cannot change. I don't want you to dwell into something that you didn't do. It's too late for you to worry about what you didn't do, because now it's the time for you to start all over. And this is what I want you to do. I want you to make a good comeback. Not just a comeback, but a good comeback. What is a good comeback? A good comeback is for you to start forgiving yourself for the things that you didn't do. A good comeback is realizing that, you know what, I messed up, I wasted time, I didn't complete all the tasks that I wanted to do, but today is the day. I am starting all over. And you don't need to even wait for tomorrow, because tomorrow is not promised. I think 2020 has actually showed us that tomorrow is not promised, and anything can happen at any given time. So if you're gonna wait for tomorrow, I don't know what you're waiting for, because you might be waiting for something that is not there. So whatever goal that you've been aiming to achieve or been aiming to actually, get through to and make it happen and all that, it's time for you to think about it and start it now. Now, don't start tomorrow, start now. So do you understand that, starting all over is there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with starting all over. Yes, you might have lost the time for doing something. You might have lost the time that you invested in trying to build something. But what is the point of worrying about that, because you didn't complete that task anyway? You didn't finish it. And I'm going to tell it like it is. You didn't finish it. So what are you expecting? Are you expecting for us to feel sorry that, oh, I'm so sorry, you couldn't complete the task, you wasted money, you wasted time and all that? So what? What then? What's the solution? Yes, I'm going to say is sorry about that. And then what? We can all say all the sorries that we want. We can dwell on a problem as much as you want, but it will not solve the problem. So what I'm saying to you now is that you need to make a good comeback. We are leveling up and changing the gears. And for you to do that, you need to realize that right now is the right time. It's the right time. Start all over again. Start all over again. Bona, pretend like it's the beginning of the year and you just have to now start. Just start. You know what? Don't try to compare yourself with other people, or don't try to actually be on someone else's pace. Don't do that. I know it might be a bit difficult seeing yourself in, not achieving what others are achieving and all that, but even God says, do not actually wish for what others have, but instead pray for what you deserve and pray for what's meant to be yours. So you need to know what your purpose is in life and focus on that. Stop focusing on the world. Stop focusing on other things. Focus on what you need to do right now. And mute all those voices that are in the world, because everyone has something to say. Everyone always has something to say. So learn to understand when to listen and when not to listen. What to listen to and what not to listen to. And with that said, I want you now to go and start. Because if I can go on and on, I will actually delay you from starting. So what are you waiting for? Go start. Go start. Yeah, before you go, don't forget to click on that subscribe button and that notification bell for the next video. Bye.